Okay, you want to make your car look better for 15 bucks? It'll look much better than the original. You'll get a lot of attention, a lot of looks. I did anyway. So here we go. My car is a 208 Honda, and this is what it looked like originally. You can see the front end, the deck lid with the Honda symbol, which I detest because I really don't want to do any advertising for Honda unless they pay me. You can see the rear end here. That has the Accord sign on it, another thing I'm not too fond of. And then the wheel, of course, the insert here has the Honda symbol. So what I try to do is get rid of all that advertising for Honda and put my own stuff on there. Now if you take a look at this slide, this is what the front looks like now. Notice that I got the Honda symbol out, and what I put in there is a black plastic plate in its place, and the letter S, which of course is my initial. On the back, I took the Honda symbol off, and I removed the two prongs that held it, and I capped those holes with little, actually what they are covers for license plate holders. They're made out of plastic and they're chrome, and I just put them on there with some adhesive, like the silicone adhesive. And then again I put my initial over the top, which I think looks pretty neat. Down on the bottom, here's the picture of the whole thing, and of course I removed that Accord symbol. You can see that that's gone. And then finally, what I did is I pried out those little inserts in the wheel cover, and I sprayed them black with just black gloss paint, and that covers up again the Honda symbol on all the wheels. You can see here that I have an arrow pointing to the little hole covers, because there is a hole in the deck lid after you remove that Honda symbol. Actually what I did is I put a bolt through it with a screw, and then put these covers over the top of those little bolt heads, and as I say, glued them on there with some adhesive. Here's what the Honda symbol from the trunk lid looks like after it's been removed. See the two little prongs, says attachment prongs. Now if you go up into the deck lid underneath, you can see those prongs sticking through, and you can kind of cut them free or remove the attachments, and then just pull the symbol off the back of the deck lid, so that you of course then remove it and then put the holes in there and the little chrome covers. Here's the wheel cover, and those are actually little inserts, and if you take a real small screwdriver or a knife and you insert it carefully, of course, in between the wheel itself and those little inserts, you can just pry them out. So you take them out. You don't try to spray these things while they're on the wheel because you'll make a mess. So you just take the little inserts out, you spray them, let them dry, and then they snap right back in again. Here's the front Honda symbol. Now what I had to do here is I actually had to cut that out with a little teeny saw. Actually it was a hand saw. I don't use a power saw because it slips and makes a mess. And I cut that symbol out of the original symbol in the front. And then I got a plastic clipboard from Staples, the shiny plastic, and I cut a piece out and made it so it would fit right in that opening where the H originally was. And then I glued it in there with contact cement. And you put some contact cement in there, the thing will never come out. That's the kind of stuff they use to put Formica down, and it really adheres it very, very well. Now in the back, this Accord symbol, that's merely glued on there. It looks like it might be, put on with prongs or some sort of insert through the deck lid, but it really isn't. All you have to do is kind of pick up the end and then use a razor blade and real carefully scrape under the, don't scrape the paint of course, scrape under that little insignia, and it'll come right off. What it really is, here it is off the car, what it really is kind of like a rubberized adhesive, or like a sponge adhesive. And it'll come right off, and the residual adhesive, you can take some lacquer thinner on a cloth, and that'll bring that adhesive right off, so you have a nice shiny deck lid. And when you get done, of course, the car looks pretty nice. I've had a lot of compliments on it, and it only cost me 15 bucks. It was like $1 a piece for the two S symbols, and I think it was about like $2 for the two covers that I got that I put on the deck lid, and the clipboard was like $2, and so maybe it wasn't even $15. I don't know. If you have some contact cement lying around, you don't even have to buy that. So it came out pretty nice. Maybe you want to try it. Of course, your car might be a little different because I'm sure that you could, but I don't think you necessarily have a 208 Honda. But I think it certainly improved the appearance, and as I say, I got a lot of compliments about it. So maybe you want to try it. Okay, good luck.